Good day, beautiful soul family, and welcome back to On Another Level. So, Divine Spirit, just going about my day, and Divine Spirit was speaking to me about a message for the divine beings, for anybody, okay? This is for all humanity. Now, I've mentioned plenty times, Divine Spirit has shown me plenty of times about going within with self love, self care, self nurture, and why it's so important. The world will teach you conditioned learnings, will program you to not go within. And you may say, well, they've never said not to go within. But here's the deal, that is all part of the subliminal teachings. Okay? So you can either say, see, when I was in the military, and they will ask a question, and if no one responded, then that means everyone was in agreement. Okay? And so the thing about it is when it is not mentioned, and they predominantly, teach about how to rely on teachers and how to rely on the government and how to rely outside, when they do not ever give you information about going within, when they put out informations that humanity is lazy, or humanity, right now they're saying that humanity, that we, the consumers, have caused global warming. But let's pierce down a little bit. And actually, I wasn't going to talk about this, but Divine Spirit wants me to talk about it too. Is that, are we the ones that truly caused this global warming? Or is it the greed from those who's bringing forth mass production? Okay, because really with cars, there was already an invention where you could use water and you didn't have to use oil. Oh, but they hushed up on that one. Okay? And when we think about global warming, we have to say, what is the cause of global warming? You see, the Vice Spirit is telling me, if you build it, if you make it, or if you build it, there will come. So who are the builders? Who are the mass builders of these cars that have gasoline? Who are the mass builders of those that tore down the trees? Who are the mass builders? Who are the mass producers? These quote unquote inventions that subliminally, indirectly came against our beautiful home, our gift. Okay? And so in indirectly attacking the earth, okay, they have brought an attack against us. But we didn't realize it. Okay? Divine Spirit is telling me the attack has been brought upon our home. Because this beautiful earth is our original home. It's our gift. It's free. Free resources. Our home. In history of time, we have seen how there have been invaders that go in and quote unquote discover and take over and claim as theirs. Same thing is happening. So the Vice Spirit was saying, listen, the reason why it's important for you to go within is to understand that you, yes, you have value, have worth. You, yes, you are unique. You, yes, you, my creation, I love you so very much. Because each and every person has purpose. See, when you have purpose, you don't have to be codependent on the world. When you have purpose, when you understand, Divine Spirit, thank you for giving me this purpose. Thank you for loving me. for giving me this earth that is free. I'm channeling another message that is about property, about owning property. And how do they own it? By taking it from underneath our nose. So the Divine Spirit says your original home has been attacked. You know, like a home attacked by robbers. You know, so many things have happened to countries where their free resources have been taken, where people's lives have been lost, and the blood has been crying out from the land. Divine Spirit is hearing all of this, and there is a judgment coming. But Divine Spirit wants you to know that you must go within with self-love, self-care, self-nurture, understand your value, understand your worth, understand your uniqueness, because this is your worth. This is yours. That cannot be taken. And so they can't take it, but they can tempt you and distract you and seriously disturb you to where you are broken and do not rely upon the beauty that is within. Divine Spirit is saying that when you cannot buy or sell, we're going to go back to the barter system, where it's about providing services, an exchange of services. Okay, we're going to go back to that again. Divine beings are going to go back to that when we can't buy and we can't sell because we refuse to take of their solutions, quote unquote. Beautiful soul family, this is what Divine Spirit has told me, that listen, you are not worthless. Woo-wee. Divine Spirit was telling me, listen, the reason why they want you to rely on so much of these computers is so that you can be lazy. And when you're lazy, you're not productive. See, when you're productive, when you're going according to your purpose and you're productive, you're mass producing that of which is within. It cannot be controlled. Okay? And so the Divine Spirit is saying they want you to rely, again, codependency on computers. They want you to rely on anything but you. And when you don't go within with self-love, self-care, self-nurture, understand how beautifully and wonderfully you made, they don't really want you to rely upon the Divine Spirit. Okay? So they want you to be numb. They want you to be stricken by fear. That's the pan, right? Stricken by fear to where you can't move. Then you get the solution into your system and you're growing numb. Okay? And then, it goes on from there. Beautiful soul family, Divine Spirit says, listen, get active. Do not be lazy, because that's what they want you to be. They want you to be lazy. They want you to take of those habits. But look, if you are a divine being, you're going to get to work with your purpose. The Bible speaks against being lazy. Do not take the bread of laziness, beautiful soul family. Because when you can't buy or sell because you don't have their solution, they want you to be in a loss. But Divine Spirit, says that when you go within and you reconnect to Divine Spirit and disconnect from the world, you will not be lost. You will not be wandering, but you will be found. You will come back home. Your needs will be met. Have a beautiful and wonderful day. Namaste.